Good evening, tribe. So sorry I've been on a little bit of a hiatus, but those that follow my journey realize that I have been prepping for nationals, which is a big powerlifting comp for myself, and I'm pleased to announce that I walked away with gold. So I'm really happy with that outcome, but for me to be able to compete at my best, I need to just shut down a little bit and withdraw within myself. So I'm sorry that I didn't deliver any videos in the last couple of weeks, but I hope you do understand. So today I am talking about, well, what education outcomes do you want out of your nutrition journey? And a lot of people engage coaches, but they don't actually really want to know what goes on and what's the outcome out of it. Because when I'm coaching a client, I don't want my clients to be with me forever. I want to empower them and know that they're going to be able to move on from me with all the education that they need to make some really good food choices. So if you actually really sat down before you engaged a nutrition coach, what is it education-wise that you want out of your journey? You may need to ask yourself a few things, and they could be, what are my maintenance calories? So out of this journey, do I need to know my maintenance calories? Well, yes, you do, because when you go on your own journey by yourself, because let's face it, you can't be affording to pay nutrition coaches for the rest of your life, and I hope that you don't, because you're not a child. You don't need to be told what to eat all the time. You need to empower yourself on your own journey. So figure out your maintenance calories with your coach. That's part of their way of teaching you. What do you need to be in a deficit? So a deficit will allow you to change your body shape. What are those kind of numbers? And then what would you need to do in a build phase? So where do you go from that cut phase? So most cut phases, 8 to 12 weeks. Please do not go on diets, nutrition plans, anything like that that's in restrictive deficit for more than 12 weeks, because that is when you're going to actually put yourself in any kind of, you end up with metabolic damage or any disordered eating from that short period of time. 12 weeks has been proven that that's sufficient. Anything longer than that, you're in a calorie deficit for longer periods of time. You do regulate your metabolism, and we don't want that for you. So get in, get out. And Lane Norton, if you follow any of his stuff, he says get in, get out. It's a big, sharp get in, get out. Because you don't want to be doing a deficit for too long, because it eats away at your muscle stores, and also mentally it's so draining. So please don't put yourself in anything longer than 12 weeks. Just a good hint. Okay, so we know what our maintenance calories are. We know what we need to maintain. The next question is, along this journey, you need to figure out what foods do to your body. So what does certain carbs do to your body? What do certain proteins do to your body? You need to learn how food makes you feel. I've got some clients that can't eat dairy. I've got some clients that can't eat gluten. And myself, I'm celiac. I know what foods aggravate my stomach. So they're part of that learning journey as well. The next step is learning how to eat out. You can't eat out of Tupperware containers for the rest of your life. Sorry, it's not going to happen. And that goes for those people that are on meal plans. When you're on a meal plan, most of the time it's very restrictive. You can only eat certain foods. Your coaches tell you this is what you should eat and you cannot eat outside of that. Well, I'd hate to tell you, but socializing is part of life. And if you don't have the confidence to eat out, then I'd suggest that you start to educate yourself. How do I eat out in public? How do I go out with my friends and socialize, but still stick to my meal plan and not do what some of my clients do when they first come to me is, oh, I ate out with my friends, I ate something I shouldn't have, and I just binged for the rest of the weekend. That's not a healthy mentality towards food either. The next step that I would suggest is you learn to eyeball your food. Okay, what does 150 grams of chicken breast actually look like? And this is going to flow into you when you go out or if you go on holidays. If you go on holidays, you should be able to maintain your body weight. You may not be able to lose, but you should be able to maintain because you're able to eyeball your food. So there are some of the educational outcomes that I would suggest that you actually sit down and think about before you engage on a nutrition coach. What is it that you want out of your journey? This is about taking the power back and not just being dictated to. And you can go to your coach, okay, these are the things I want to learn while we do our nutrition journey. So I hope this video has helped. If you are interested in nutrition or interested in mindset, on the 10th of November, I'm doing 7 Principles of Empowered Eating out at PB Fit in Fishwick. So that's at 9:30 in the morning. Tickets are only $17. I will be sharing lots and lots of information. I'll ensure that you get the most amount of value. It's only $17 really. So I'm sure that I'd love to see you there. I'd love to help you. And if you've got any questions, any feedback about my videos, If you can share or like my videos, it helps other people actually learn some more things about nutrition and mindset. And if you are interested in having a coach, obviously I would love to take you on board. So I hope you have a wonderful evening, you get some outcomes out of your nutrition journey and what you want to learn, and I hope this video has helped. Take care.